All right, just make sure when you lay it in here that you got, when you cut out enough, you got enough room so you can slide it up and down so you can have your adjustment. So make sure you give yourself enough when you cut it off there. Go ahead and screw in all 4 of your bolts. You want to do the same thing here when you line it up. Look on your old hinges, the little depressions that the bolts made, and so you can kind of get it in the same area on here. That way it'll make it much quicker. Okay. All right, we got the kit adjusted where we think it's going to be close. So we're going to pick the door up over there, slip it through. As you'll see, the top piece will go through the other part, drops in. Have it about, let's go ahead and set it up to about a 45-degree angle or so. That'll give you a pretty good starting point to drop it in. And here we go. You see down in there, see head? Can you see where we're got to mount the two together? Put it in there. Take your hand off. Push the door forward. Lift up on a little bit, Henry. Okay, so slip down in there. Yeah. All right. Let it down slow, Henry. Hold. Come on down. Come on down. All right. It's going down too far. But anyway, well, that might be pretty good. You see, you want to make sure as you're letting it down that you're not bumping anything, because you may have to go back and readjust it so it won't go. So go. You got it all the way down? Mm-hmm. Shut the door slow. Oh, what is it? High or what?
Back end's low.
Back end's low. All right. You see, our gaps don't look too bad. They're looking pretty good. You want to get an idea. It's hard to tell with the tape, but you can see if you press down on it, you can get an idea. I can feel it here. The door's out this way a little bit too much at the top, slightly at the bottom too. So the door needs to go in a little bit. And you're sure it's down? You can tell it's down. The best way to tell if the door is up or down is this line here. But no, it's not too far. It's too. You're saying it's too high up, right?
I'll say the door's too down.
Okay, it's too high. Too far back, and it's a little bit too. It's about right. That's pretty close there. So once we shut it, but it's yeah, the gaps are a little too big up front. Gaps a little too big up front, so we're going to move the door forward just a little bit, and we're going to move the door in a little bit. So we'll show you how to do that. Okay. It's the same way you put it on. Just take it back off. Walk around here a little bit. Just lift up on the bottom and the top, and you'll take and wiggle it just a little bit. It'll slide right back up. Out and slide it out, and just put it back on your stand. You good? Nope. Look where you at down there. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so we know the door needs to go forward a little bit. So what we're going to do, the base plate is what you move the forward and back with, and up and down. And the door for in and out, we'll adjust it on the door. But right now, I'm going to take these, loosen these up, and I'm going to hold it real still and move it very slightly, maybe 1/8 of an inch, because it didn't need much. Just be careful so you don't lose your adjustment on doing that. Sometimes it's best to, like, leave one a little snug, loosen up the other 2, 3, and then slightly tap it so you won't lose all your adjustment. But we're going to do that now. Okay, so we need to make sure this door goes into the car a little bit. So what we'll do is we need to drop the kit down. As it lays here, it needs to slide down a little bit. That'll make the kit go in. So I'm going to loosen these up. Just go ahead and loosen up 3 of them where they're good and loose. All right, Henry, come here. you want to do is have somebody loosen the other one. Have you hold it, and you know it. The door's got to go in, so the whole kit's got to come down just a little bit. So I want to hold it just as snug as I can get it. Now let it move. Okay, loosen it. Okay, we're gonna we got to adjust. We moved it down just a little bit. We're gonna give that another try. Hopefully, it gets us a little bit closer. You can keep the video and this one. Lift it up just a little bit. Okay. All right, drop it down. As he drops it down, make sure you're not going to be hitting any here, so you don't want to do any chipping or anything. Okay, slowly shut it. It's a lot better with the gaps and everything, and the door lined up, and it shuts real easy. Are you showing over here at the door? Back to the door. This is what you want. When it goes, it shuts real easy, just like that. Everything looks good. That was 2 attempts, and we got it real close. I might need to move it up just a little bit here, but gives you an idea. If I do, I have to move it in just a teeny bit, but I'll keep everything else the same. All right, we're gonna put our big bolt on there to make sure you gotta lock it in and get some of the true adjustments. So we're gonna put a big nut on there regularly. I already got one on there, screwed it up. Put it until it's snug. Snug, and then back off just a little bit. You want to just loosen up just a little. All right, let it down, Henry. Okay, push it in a little. See how easy it is? Is it still okay?
No, sorry.
Yeah, you don't want it too tight where it's hard to push. All right, as the you want to make sure that the door is not hard. There's no resistance to it. Now you don't want it too loose up here because you'll throw your adjustment out. So you want it snug, back up, tighten it, back off just a teeny bit until your door's just like it was from stock. It's no resistance going to. Go ahead and shut it. Shut it. Okay. All right, we're fixing to put the shocks on. Go ahead and lift it up, Henry. You can come around here on this side, Adam. The shocks, the small end of the shocks will go up this direction. The big end goes down here, and you'll see by this kit up here how they go. They'll have a little swivel on here. You have to put that swivel on there and make sure the little tabs facing down to the ground with a swivel. And you'll do the shocks just like this. Make sure that you put your big end at the small end at the top, big end on there, and you have to put the top one in first. That's the furthest one underneath the door. Get that one, put the little lock nuts on it,